Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm gonna keep her short and sweet today. That's just a little bit of a update. Let's see. Switches came in. As you guys can see, I was talking about, I still have to wire this stuff in yet, but here's a nice tether kill that fits a 7/8 bar. This you got your on-off switch and then your start button. Throttle works smooth as butter. What else did I get done? So I put, I got a caliper, and as you guys look, you might be able to see this. If I can hold the damn phone still, let's see. It's not the only damage that happened when those wheels were shipped. If you guys remember back in the video, clearly this rotor got ruined as well. It's bent. So I'm gonna have to go on the search for another rotor. I think I saved, let's see here. I might try this one. This one was mounted. Actually, you know what? That's the right rotor. That's the offset. It's got a slight offset to it. This one's flat, and it's, you can see it's way towards the back of the caliper. This is probably the rotor I need to put on there. I might give that a try. That was flipped around backwards on the wheel when it was mounted, and this is where the back wheel, where they were stacked together, this is where it was beating on that, how that stuff got damaged in shipping. But I might put that on there and see. I didn't notice that until just now. Yeah, we'll put that on there and see if that's straight and it fits better, which I'm sure it will. I was trying to figure out why that rotor was clear against the back side of the caliper instead of in the middle of it. That would explain that, huh? Okay, moving on. Let's see. Switches are on, everything's on. The controls, I just have to simply wire that stuff in. You can see it's a little on the busy side. There's a lot of stuff going on here. There's my shift button, clutch. You guys seen the throttle, on-off start button. I guess I'll wait till I sort these brakes out before I put fluid in that and bleed it, but I got my banjo bolts. Got the banjo bolts. I got the factory Suzuki bolts right there. No mismatch junk. I kind of had sort of a thought here. Kind of bear with me. So this is the tail that KZ tail. Okay, so this is a seat that was on it. And these were sold separately when you bought this stuff new. Sometimes I get sidetracked by squirrels and I don't finish something I'm saying here, but I was saying in an earlier video that when you go to purchase this stuff, when it was available, I don't think they even make this stuff anymore. I could be wrong. I think, was it Beasley that went out of business, and that BB Racing or whatever bought what was left of his inventory? Anyway, these pieces, when you bought this pan, these things were like 99 bucks. Last time I bought one new, it was like 99 bucks. This piece right here, you can see it's a fiberglass fiberglass pan that was upholstered by FRP. This, however, was like, I want to say it was close to 300 bucks. Like, this was about a $400 investment, $300 to $400 investment to put this on the back of your KZ bike back in the day. Okay, so what I'm looking at here is to put a Sportster, an 8 1/4 inch wide, which will cover, this is a 190, I'm putting a 180 tire on it, so it'll fit. To put an 8 1/4 wide AirTech plain white fiberglass fender on this thing is about $190 before shipping. So what I think I'm going to try to do, I could probably sell that seat pan on eBay to somebody that really wanted that. This, on the other hand, is really not worth much of anything. So try to follow me here. I think I may chop this thing off, like right there where I just, somewhere in that general vicinity. And I'll be able to tuck it up under. I want to build fabricate a metal bracket up here to bolt the seat down. And I think I can make that fenderette just slide right under there. And I can put a couple, cut these struts off, of course, and then weld a couple of Zeus tabs, right? To use the Zeus fasteners on it. And I might have to go a little bit further than that. I might have to make some way to fasten it up in the front there with a bolt or two. I think that'll work. I don't think it'll look too terrible. And it's already paid for. And I'll actually, I think by the time I sell that seat pan, I might actually be in the green on that deal. And I'll have, granted it's not Harley Davidson style fender, but it's a fender nonetheless. And I've seen a lot of these bikes at the AMRA and the HDRA and All Harley World Shootout, and a lot of sporties they use, and all kinds of different tails on them. You guys seen the turbo bike yesterday. That was actually a custom made tail on that bike. So much for short and sweet, huh? Okay. Anyway, I think looks like I gotta pull that wheel, swap that rotor, see if that gets that lined up. Hopefully, I'm praying that that one's not bent. It did get banged on, but it was up here on the aluminum part of it. Maybe that really just all it did was tore some paint off of it. So I'll put it on there. I'll verify it's straight. If it is straight, I'll take it back off. I'll clean that up and paint it up a little bit. This bike is going to get a, actually both of them. At some point, they'll both get a makeover. I'm really partial to blue. I love the 03 anniversary edition 10s, but I'm not going to pay for them. So what I'm going to do is I bought a set of these in blue and silver that I think I'm going to paint the bikes both blue. Probably not till next winter, because I'm going to take all these 10s and I'm going to have it professionally painted so they look real nice. Right now, I'm just trying to find myself, so to speak, with these things and get them mechanically right and get them where they need to be, and then I'll worry about that cosmetic stuff. They're not terrible to look at. There's nothing wrong with black bikes. Black bikes are cool. The only problem with black bikes is everybody has one. So, like I said, I like blue, and that's what I'm going to go with. But that's it for now, guys. Like I said, just a little update, and hopefully it's kind of like cold out right now. I don't have any heat in this little building, so I know Willow's ready to go in. You ready to go in, Willow? You ready to go in the house? Huh? You ready to go in? All right. So we're going to go ahead and cut this off. I want to say thank you to everybody for watching. Appreciate your support. If you have any questions, comments, ideas, so on and so forth, go ahead and drop me a comment, and I'd be glad to hear from you. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. Thank you. Have a good one.